Good afternoon. Welcome to another segment of Jermaine Brown Salesforce here. Um, Today is Sunday, October the 22nd, 2023. And what I have here, it is not the usual free org that is given that you can get online to work in Salesforce. I have an org where it allows me to create a sandbox. And that's what I did. I created the sandbox and I'm getting ready to create a user. But the way I created the sandbox was here when I log into the org, I go to here in Quick Find and I type in sandbox. And I click on it. And so notice that I created this one sandbox here, which is called AJ Sandbox. And you'll see why I created the sandbox shortly, because this is now the AJ Sandbox. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new user and give them access to that. Because the problem with the free edition of Salesforce, when you create a developer edition of a developer org in Salesforce, the free version, you can only create up to 2 users. And then after that, there's an issue. So especially, and then you only have 2 Salesforce licenses on top of that. So then after that, you have to use other licenses. And so I want to be able to have an org where I can create more than 2 users, or have more than 2 users, should I say, without a problem. And so what I'm going to do is create a new user. So what I'm going to do is go to here to setup by clicking on this gear icon and then setup. Actually, I really didn't need to do that. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Yes, I did need to do that and in this quick find, actually, I could go to quick find. I'm gonna go to quick find, but you can also get it from here. I'm gonna just say users and then click here on users. So, excuse me. I'm gonna create a user. Now, notice that we already got a couple of users here. One is Luadol, okay? And this is the sandbox that he created. Well, I created the sandbox, but he's one of the users. And I'm gonna just quickly copy this part, and I'm going to create another user. So I'm gonna click on new user. And then I'm gonna put in the person's first name. Let me just get that person's name. And I should have had it already. And the last name is Janga. And I'm going to put in her email address. So it's so what I'm going to do is highlight this person, email address, So they're going to get the email, but what I'm going to do is put an extension. Okay. So I'm going to say dot JB dot AJ sandbox. I'm going to just call her AJ. What I'm going to do is give her a Salesforce license, user license. And for the profile, I'm going to give her system admin. And what I'm going to do is click save. Now this person, AJ, should be getting an email. And when she gets the email, she could verify, and then she will have access to this org. Oops, let me edit the username. And I want her to have a new password and a new password because the wrong username was in. So let me just save that. This is the correct user. Okay. So I'm just going to notify them that they need to approve the password. And that will be all for today. Speak to you later. Bye bye.